Hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello, people watching It's Flow here to do an episode review of Hamatora the animation, episode 4. Now this episode really gave my insight to what kind of person this moral guy is really like. And I must say, he could be Makashima's Ototo. He could be Makashima's little brother. I'm very serious because they have the same mindset and the same way they go around doing stuff. Flicking, skirting around the dark, always evading the police at the right time, giving people what they want, putting the power in the people's hands. Exactly what Flicking Makashima did in Psychopaths, which was so good. I think is he took it even further. He got to do with little children. Well, pause. Let me rewind for a little bit. Let me go back. So the episode starts off with Art and the other guy investigating Moral's house that has been burnt down. They show all the evidence like a genius. I'm basically really trying to figure out what to go on. How do we find this guy? What do we do? And then they get sidetracked to this other case where this 15-year-old child held up a convenience store with a real gun. Right? So that's basically just the episode, and then we got introduced to two other characters, Honey and Three, a girl, blonde hair, big tits, and the Beastman. I'm not too sure on what he is because he said, "God, protect me, forgive me if I'm going to be a beast." So I was like, okay, they have to make that more clear. I said basically them doing them thing. No, she and all have a minimum, but them doing them thing, nice and them doing their thing. They did a commercial. It was a public, like a PSA, public service announcement to tell them, but basically everything okay. Because remember last episode, Big Green Monster show up, everybody was like, ah, no, Green Monster. And when they basically show up, they tell everybody everything is okay, which everything is okay. And then now on to the meat of this episode. So basically, Art, bring Nice in to consult about the things with the case, the case with the children and them picking up guns and shooting people and stuff. I'm not shooting people, but getting real guns and stuff. And with some time, they were able to deduce what it is that was going on. Nice. He is genius. He really is. Basically, link everything back to our website, to our video, viral video that went off about this guy dancing. Turns out that there's a frequency that only children can hear, so they secretly manipulated the children while the adults couldn't hear shit. See, the adults are not gonna get F up. Nice figure it out, and they figure out that the moral guy, well, the moral guy is behind it, and he was behind everything. He was even behind the viral video. Cause you see, we get a call back to Morale and the viral video guy inside of his house, which is that this big fat guy. Okay, but he have a beauty minimum, so whenever he is perceived by a lens of such, he will appear beautiful. And then the guy who's was beauty minimum says he don't want to be a part of this because this is wrong. He don't want you to get hurt, and morale deals with him. He gets shot, and then his brain gets taken, which is very sad. You see the guy like plotted like a freaking chainsaw, like gonna do whatever he doing. And we see have morale. He have his signature piece, gold gun, just like how Makashima had this Baba thing where he just like what is knives and whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Which was awesome. This guy is ruthless. He's smart. He's awesome. He's Makashima's younger brother. So anyway, Basically, well, Nice and Art was basically able to link everything back together. But by the time they figured out what was going on, they were too late. Only children, they had a massive amount of guns, and they were going to terrorize this place, this Cosmo place. But they were able to figure out where the place was thanks to this honey chick, thanks to her minimum. Use that, see in the future. She's a super analyst, so they were able to prevent that from happening. Child kids with guns. And the girl is truly were right. Kids with guns. Kids with guns. Taking over. They won't be long. They mesmerize. Skeletons. Kids with guns. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But anyway, this episode was great and gave us an insight, more of an insight to this moral guy and what it's truly about. Putting all this shit together, man, which is awesome. I like it. He's Makashima's younger brother. And to all of you who have not seen Psychopaths, I please, please do. Because this Makashima guy, his villainy is so great. He's so good at what he does. So good. So good. And he's so evil, man. So evil. Oh my god, it's so good. Hello, people. Go watch Psychopaths if you haven't already. Any people listen, this has been Russian Ninja Flow. Have a nice day. And as always, let's go back.